Hello and welcome to another discovery session by QuickJest. Today we are going to talk about solutions for infrastructure management and works. As for the agenda, we are going to see an overview of the solution. We are going to talk about the benefits, and finally, if you want, you can schedule a call with us. So, for the works and construction management, this is a solution created by QuickJest several years ago. As the majority of QuickJest systems, this works management solution, it's an integrated web-based software. This means that the solution is available through any popular browsers, let's go into call them, through a desktop, through a laptop, a tablet, or a smartphone, and it will adapt to the size of the screen. In this case, we are talking about construction projects from the proposal phase to the execution of the project phase. So this is going to cover a lot of different items. The system is going to record all the historical projects in this case and the various components. And we are going to be able to control and manage all the revenue, risks, deviation of the projects, and we are going to really see in a clear workflow what is the circulation of these items and the projects. Everything starts with the scoping and preparation of projects. This involves estimations of the different elements of a project, like services, materials, timelines, all the budgeting, as well as feasibility and profit calculations. The typical beneficiary of this type of solution can be public work entities, like a ministry, for instance, or large construction companies who are preparing projects and contracts to be launched for potential bidders. The system can integrate with electronic tender platforms in order to receive the bidders' proposals, or they can be received through other mechanisms to be defined. Whatever the integration, the valid proposals will be received in the QuickJet solutions to be evaluated and then choose the best option depending on different evaluation criteria. All the information from past bids is kept, like contractors, supply information, price lists, and the contract will be then formalized with the selected bidder. Once we have selected a contractor, then we go to project execution phase. We all know that financial control of projects is one of the main concerns of management of construction works. The QuickJet solution will bring visibility to costs of all components of the project in every phase. So it's going to use an authorization and approval functionality, which will also support these processes. The system will record all the data that can be used for reporting and review without creating additional documentation, as it is going to be provided by the software. Such control is quite relevant whenever a bottleneck is encountered or when changes occur during the development of a project. As the financial execution is kept under control, it is easier to make decisions to make adjustments. For the physical execution of the project, it is key to obtain and monitor data from any location, as a single project can happen in many different locations. The execution of a project is going to be based in standard project management lifecycle. That is, timeline, milestones, deliverables, resources allocation, and so on. Alerts and notifications are available in the system to highlight critical deadlines and any actions needed to the right users. The system reduces time spent on creating documentation as it is automatically created with existing data records and cost associated. As for the change management, we have already mentioned that this is a great concern for construction projects. QuickJet solution allows to perform deviation analysis from the initial scope for the physical and for the financial execution of the project. Both time and cost management can trigger notifications in advance to prepare a quick response to upcoming difficulties and intervene accordingly. Talking about integrations, the QuickJS Works and project management solution can be easily interconnected with other systems such as financial systems, human resources, equipment maintenance, billing, CRMs, and many others. The way that QuickJS creates this type of integrations is usually through web services or APIs, but other mechanisms are also available. So what do our clients say about this works management system? One of the statements that we have gathered for this presentation is that this client, for instance, says for the first time they can have in one single platform all the information regarding contracting, project and operation management, asset management, accounting, and financial management. So this is quite relevant. Another figures that they mention is, for instance, that they issue 400 reports automatically every month, and that the annual value of projects that they are managing is 235 million euros. This system in this specific client is used by 400 staff and 100 site managers for project monitoring, evaluation, and reporting. Some of the benefits delivered by the QuickJet solution, they vary a bit from phase to phase. But for instance, if we are talking about the proposal phase, it is very useful that we can reuse historic data from similar projects to estimate new projects and resources. It's also a validation process faster than the usual. If we go to project assets management, this end-to-end management is going to reduce spoilage or loss in the assets. When we are talking about the execution of the project itself, we have already mentioned about the changes and how they affect the project scope. So it is very key to identify and track these changes in real time. And if we can reduce or avoid any incidents and costs, that's great. And that the system is available anytime, anywhere, and we can visualize the execution of the project, and therefore we can give information and reports to top management, for instance, or any stakeholders. So thank you very much for watching this discovery session. I hope it was interesting to you, and please feel free to reach out to QuickJest in any of our social and professional media and yeah, talk to us. Thank you.